So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 45 yards. Five yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown, Todd Gurley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Rams 0. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
It's the end of the 1st quarter with the score Giants 7, Rams 0.
Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Michael Kendricks made the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 39-yard line.
From the 39, Roethlisberger to Evans on the slant. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
At the 20-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there.
On the carry.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And 1.
Meeting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
A give. This is Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play. Now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain.
Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
And goal to go.
They'll run for it with Cook. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal, and the Pigskin at the 7-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jason Witten, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Airing it out deep for Woods. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And that'll make it third down.
And 8 yards to go.
This time they stay on the ground. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And 6.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. A throw for goal, but it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guy?
And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
A gain of 4.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. He's got Snead.
Garoppolo's pass.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
First down, New York.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
1 yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Again they run with Gurley. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big run there by Gurley. 41 yards on the ground. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Now a handoff for Gurley. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
New York.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Rams' 10-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he whips that one incomplete there. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 10-yard line.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Complete to
Robert Woods, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
7.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And it's third and short.
Yard to go.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Samson Abuka just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
from the 41. Garoppolo got his man complete over the middle. It's Woods. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19. 22 yards there, a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
He was brought down at the 13.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Todd Gurley standing by as lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown.
Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Giants 21, Rams 6. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll on the the return, Phillips. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. At their own
set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And that is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Chester Rogers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a 1-score game.
Rams 14.
So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Try to get it to Woods, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Another carry now for Gurley. Past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career, and Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Garoppolo on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down. Today's final
Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
So for the Giants, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll...
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half. Had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a